Welcome back to the Puncher's Chance YouTube channel. I'm delighted to be joined by Hughie Fury here at the press conference today. It's fight week. How much are you looking forward to finally getting back in the ring?
I'm excited. It only was out less than 3 weeks ago, so I'm happy to be back.
Yeah, like you said, 3 weeks ago you were first fight in about 3 years, I think. How glad were you to finally get back in the ring?
I was excited, I was happy, and it was nice to finally get back in the ring and do what I love best.
And in terms of the fight on Saturday, how was preparations been? Obviously you've only had 3 weeks since the last fight, so has it just been carrying on since that last camp?
Yeah, straight back in training on Monday, and that was it, ready to go. I feel a lot sharper, a lot better, and yeah, I'm looking forward to performance on.
And the last fight was a 6-rounder, 8 rounds on Saturday. Is that the plan now moving forward, just building them rounds up again, obviously after being out of the ring for so long?
Yeah, you can't beat being out underneath the lights. You can spar one thing, but being in the lights is a different story. The main thing is now is like building back up. So yeah, 8 rounds, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
And we don't tend to get many big fight nights down here in Cardiff. They only come around every so often. I think it's going to be a big atmosphere in there on Saturday. What are you expecting from fight night?
I'm excited, a fantastic crowd, and it's going to be a good fight. The guy who I'm fighting is coming to fight, so it's going to be entertaining.
In terms of your opponent then, Patrick Korte, he's got a decent record. I think he's only been beaten 3 times. He's got 21 wins as a professional. What are you expecting from him on Saturday night?
I don't really know much about him. All I know is he's a big lump and he can punch. That's it, so it's going to be good.
And in terms of obviously the Fury name, people look at that, and I think on Saturday he'll probably come in wanting to make a name for himself. Do you think when you're coming up against opponents, they see that as a bit more of a target?
100%. They're going to put their heart and soul into it, because obviously they see an opening there and they think if I just beat him, I can be up there as well. So that's it. But bring on the challenge.
And in terms of, obviously you're not going to look past Saturday night, you know you've got a job to do, but what are sort of your plans and ambitions going forward then after that?
Focus on this one, and the plan is I just want to be active.
Just you planning on getting out in the ring again sometime this year maybe?
Yeah, hopefully another 3 times if possible, whatever. If I could fight every week, I would do.
And in terms of the Furies, you're not the only Fury fight in this month. Next week, obviously, Tyson Fury's in a huge, probably the biggest fight of the year against Oleksander Usyk. How has Tyson Fury been leading up to that fight?
I'm not too sure, but I believe he'll do the job.
Yeah, you're confident that he'll get the job done next weekend, and we've obviously seen him. He's been preparing very well, training hard, since obviously it was postponed in February. How do you see the fight going next weekend?
I believe he's just too big for him, so I believe he'll do the job. And
going forward from that fight then, obviously he'd be the undisputed champ of heavyweight. What do you think his plans would be after that fight?
Couldn't tell you, only he'll know that one.
Obviously everyone is looking at possibly the AJ fight. I think that's what everyone wants in the UK. Do you think that should be what he's looking for next after Usyk?
God knows. I couldn't tell you the answer to that one.
Oh, that's great. Thank you for speaking for us anyway, and best of luck on fight night on Saturday.